Every day, millions of people reach for almonds without ever stopping to wonder where they truly come from. They're tossed into salads, blended into milk, baked into desserts, or eaten straight from the bag. But behind this simple snack lies a long, complex journey that begins years before an almond ever reaches your hand. It's a story of patience, precision, nature, and technology working together in perfect balance. From tiny seedlings planted in quiet orchards, to buzzing clouds of bees, to massive machines shaking trees with surgical precision. Today, you're about to discover the unseen process that turns a fragile flower into one of the world's most popular foods. This is the journey of almonds, and it's far more incredible than you might expect. The journey of an almond begins long before harvest season in the quiet months of late winter. Around mid-February, farmers carefully prepare their orchards for planting. This timing is no accident. The cool soil and mild temperatures allow young almond seedlings to establish strong roots. Before the heat of summer arrives, each seedling represents a long-term investment, one that will take years before yielding its first harvest. When planting begins, precision matters. Farmers space each almond seedling deliberately, ensuring enough room for sunlight, airflow, and root expansion. Almond trees can live for decades, so this early planning determines the productivity of the orchard for years to come. Too close, and the trees compete. Too far apart and valuable land is wasted. Every row is measured, aligned, and optimized. Once planted, the seedlings are vulnerable. Pests, harsh sunlight, and temperature fluctuations can threaten their survival. To protect them, farmers place specialized covers around the young plants. These covers act like shields, reducing damage from rodents and insects while also preventing sunburn on tender stems. In these early stages, even small mistakes can mean losing an entire tree. For the next 2 years, nothing is harvested. Instead, the orchard becomes a living laboratory of care and observation. The seedlings slowly transform into young trees. Developing sturdy trunks and branching structures, farmers regularly inspect each tree, adjusting care routines as needed. This phase is all about building strength because a strong tree is the foundation of a productive orchard. Almond trees are thirsty plants, and water management is one of the most critical aspects of almond farming. To meet these needs efficiently, most orchards rely on drip irrigation systems. These systems deliver water directly to the root zone, minimizing waste and evaporation. Every drop is calculated, monitored, and adjusted based on weather, soil conditions, and tree health. Throughout the growing years, farmers act as guardians of the orchard. They monitor leaf color, growth speed, and trunk development for signs of stress, pests, fungi, and disease can spread quickly if left unchecked. Early detection allows farmers to intervene before problems escalate, protecting both the current trees and the long-term future of the orchard. As winter approaches, pruning becomes a key task. Farmers carefully remove dead, weak, or overcrowded branches. This improves airflow, reduces disease risk, and directs the tree's energy toward productive growth. Pruning is both a science and an art. Every cut affects how the tree will grow in the coming seasons. By the third year, something remarkable happens. As winter fades into early spring, almond trees burst into bloom. Orchards transform into seas of white and pale pink flowers. It's a breathtaking sight. But these blossoms are more than beautiful. They represent the moment when almond production truly begins. Almond trees depend almost entirely on pollination to produce nuts. During bloom season, millions of honeybees are brought into orchards. As bees move from flower to flower collecting nectar, they transfer pollen, allowing fertilization to occur. Without bees, almond farming on a large scale would simply not be possible. Pollination is a race against time. Cold weather, rain, or strong winds can disrupt bee activity. Farmers closely watch forecasts during bloom season, knowing that a few bad days can reduce yields significantly. This brief window determines the success of the entire year's harvest. Once pollinated, the blossoms begin to fade and tiny almond kernels start to form. Over the next 5 to 6 months, these almonds grow slowly on the tree. A protective shell develops around each kernel, guarding it as it matures. During this time, The tree continuously draws nutrients from the soil and water from irrigation. Summer is a critical period. Heat accelerates growth, but it also increases stress on the trees. Farmers carefully adjust irrigation schedules, ensuring trees receive enough water without oversaturating the soil. Too little water reduces yield, too much encourages disease. Precision is everything. As summer fades into early fall, the almonds begin to signal readiness. The outer hulls dry and split open, exposing the hard shell inside. This natural process indicates that harvest time is approaching. Farmers inspect orchards daily, choosing the perfect moment to begin harvesting. When harvest begins, orchards come alive with activity. Specialized machines enter the rows. Designed specifically for almond trees, these machines grip the trunks and shake them with controlled force, causing ripe almonds to fall cleanly to the ground. It's fast, efficient, and surprisingly gentle on the trees. Once on the ground, almonds are left briefly to dry before being swept into neat rows. Collection. Machines then gather them efficiently, separating nuts from debris. What took months to grow is now collected in a matter of days, marking the end of one phase and the beginning of another. Freshly harvested almonds contain moisture that must be removed. In some regions, almonds are traditionally spread under the sun for about a week. This natural drying process reduces moisture levels, preventing spoilage during storage. Timing is crucial. Too much moisture can ruin an entire batch. After drying, almonds are transported to processing facilities. Here, modern technology takes over. Trucks deliver tons of almonds daily, each load carefully tracked and documented. The journey from orchard to factory must be swift to preserve quality. Inside the facility, almonds undergo thorough cleaning. Dirt, leaves, and debris are removed using air systems and vibrating screens. Advanced sensors then sort almonds by size, weight, and quality. Only almonds that meet strict standards move forward. Next comes shelling. Powerful machines crack the hard outer shells without damaging the nut inside. The shells are separated and often reused for fuel or agricultural purposes, ensuring minimal waste. What remains is the edible almond we recognize. Depending on demand, almonds may be left whole, sliced, chopped, or ground. Some are roasted, others remain raw. Each form serves a different market, from home kitchens to large food manufacturers. Quality checks continue at every stage. Packaging is the final protective step. Almonds are sealed in controlled environments to maintain freshness and prevent contamination. Labels provide nutritional information and traceability, ensuring consumers receive a safe, high-quality product. Once packaged, almonds begin their final journey. Loaded onto trucks and ships, they travel to grocery stores, bakeries, and homes across the globe. What started as a fragile seedling now becomes part of meals enjoyed worldwide. The almond's journey highlights the complexity behind everyday foods. It's a story of farmers, nature, machinery, and time working together. Every almond represents years of care, planning, and effort, often invisible to the consumer. Understanding where food comes from builds appreciation. Almond farming depends on responsible water use, healthy ecosystems, and sustainable practices. Each step in the process reflects choices that impact the environment and future food security. The next time you enjoy a handful of almonds, remember the journey behind them. From blossoms buzzing with bees to machines humming through orchards, each nut carries a story of patience and precision. From orchard to table, almond production is a remarkable blend of tradition and innovation. It reminds us that even the simplest snacks are the result of extraordinary effort. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the hidden world of almond farming.